We're going to see how you multiply a number by 5 the easy way. Let's see how we do it. What if you're given a number like this, 258911254, and you're going to multiply this number by 5 without using a calculator? You say, oh, it's impossible, no way I can do it. But let's try. The answer is actually 1, 2, 9, 4, 5, 5, 1, 2, 7, 0. Now if you have a calculator with you, you can check and see whether it's right. And you've been wondering how I got this. And it's such a long number, and if I can do it this way, it's all a technique. Let me share the technique with you. Let's take the simple number 46. If you want to multiply 46 by 5, if you do it the long way, you will know that 46 is 40 times 5 is 200, and then 6 times 5 is 30. You add together, say, it's 230. Yes, of course, that's right. But such a long way of doing it. What if it's a short way? What if I just divide this 4 by 2? What do I get? I get 2. I take 6 and divide it by 2. I get 3. And all I do is put a 0 at the back, and that is the answer. You may say, what is the logic behind this? It's very simple. Actually, 5 is actually 10 over 2. So what we are doing is, I'm dividing it by 2 and I'm multiplying it by 10. So when I got 23, I put a 0 at the back. That's 230 by multiplying by 10. Let's try this on your own. 82 times 5. You try. You give the answer. You got it? I'm sure you'd have got it. Because what you did was, I believe you divided 8 by 2, you get what? 4. And you divide 2 by 2, you get 1, and you put a 0 at the back. And I'd like you to challenge you further to try this one, which has got 3 digits, and see if you can give me the answer. Got it? Okay, let's try. What's 6 divided by 2? Is 3. What's 8 divided by 2? Is 4. And what's 4 divided by 2 is 2, and you put a 0 at the back, and there's the answer. So the answer is 3,420. Piece of cake, isn't it? But then you might say, what if the number is not an even number? If you notice, all the questions you've done so far are even numbers. But here, what if the question says, give you a question without an even number, but an odd number instead? So instead of 46, you got 47. So it's very simple as well. What you do is, you divide it by 2. So 4 divided by 2, you get 2. 7 divided by 2 is 3.5. You call it 3.5. So when you multiply it by 10, you just move the decimal one place. So the answer becomes 235. So the method is the same. So you just have to make sure that you remember if it is an odd number, so you put, instead of putting a 0, you put a 5 at the back. Why? Because it divides and gets 0.5. So you try this now. 89 times 5. Got it? Okay, let's do it together. 8 divided by 2 is 4. 9 divided by 2 is 4.5. And then what do we do next? You multiply it by 10, and you shift the decimal this side, and you get 445. What if you have a longer number like this, a 4-digit number? Do you think you can do it? In fact, you can do it mentally and give me the answer, I'm sure, which is 2. 4 divided by 2 is 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. And 5 gives you 2.5. And then you multiply it by 10, which gives us 2, 2, 1, 2, 5. In other words, 22,125. As you can see, multiplying by 5 is so simple. Even if I give you a long number of, say 10 digits, you'll be able to do it without any problem at all.